to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some crafts, some DIYs, some cool stuff. So yeah. Okay, so for our first project, you're probably going to need like a hot glue gun because the glue's gonna need to be drying quickly. You could use like some sort of paste glue, which could be pretty good, but so you're gonna need that. I'm waiting for it to warm up right now. You're gonna need like a dog food can, or maybe a cat food, or even just a soup can that's kind of flat, like this is. You're gonna need the lid taken off. Try to make sure that there's no sharp edges on it, just in case. But now you're gonna have your lid, so you need that. You're going to need something like beads. You could pretty much use anything for this. Like, I have some of this, I forget what it's called, ribbon, which would look great. You could use these little puffy cotton ball things for crafts. You could use, like, I have this necklace with a bunch of beads on it that you could use, but for the first one, I'm going to be using sequins. Right, like these things. Sequins. So let's get started. So you also might need a rock. It matters what you want okay, whatever. Let's get started. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the lid like this. Upside down. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it like this actually. So let's start by I'm putting on some of these giant ones, which are pretty cool. I'm gonna put them on like that, so you just kind of put them on. You do that. And you just keep going around all the way till you're done. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far. I made this little lid and it's got these two beads stacked on top just to sort of pick it up with, you know. And I just did like half of it gold and the other half blue. I didn't get to finish the bottom, but I don't want to take up too much time with this video. But so these are the two turnouts. This one my grandma did, and this one I'm just finishing. So they're pretty cool. Now let's open it up. There's nothing to put inside of it. So let's make something to put inside of it. That's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so the next things you're gonna need are pretty simple. You're gonna be needing this yarn, this is just like a little keychain ring. If you have anything else, you can use it. Just kidding, not this, I don't need that. But I'm using this little heart sequin thing. It's a little red pink heart, and then this piece of paper. It doesn't need to be cut exactly a square. You're just gonna follow along. Just make sure it's bigger than the ring. So yeah, and you're also gonna need a pair of scissors. So let's get started. First, you're gonna want to take the ring and the piece of paper, and then you can take your glue. This will work with normal glue. You just will probably have to wait a bit longer. Now, hot glue. If you don't have hot glue, I recommend you should definitely get one. You can go to like your local craft store, and they'll probably have one there. At least I assume they would. I'm just gonna fill that out. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. Will only take a couple of seconds. And then you're gonna while it's drying, if you have the glue that takes forever to dry, mine is probably already dry, but you're gonna want to take your string and you're gonna just want to measure it. It's going to need to be okay. Here, I'll show you how to measure it. You're gonna want to make it so you're gonna measure it from your chin. Put one side on your ear, You're going to want to bring it around, not back to your ear, but you're going to bring it all the way around, back to your chin. Okay, so that one brings your arm to your shoulder, I guess. But you're going to, so remember, put it to your ear and you wrap it all around to your back to your chin, not to your ear. And then you're going to go ahead and cut there. It doesn't have to be exact, but that should be good. So, and then, so that's how it's going to work. Also going to want to, let's see, then you can just go ahead and tie the end of it, not the end of it. Jeez, sorry, this is going to take me forever. This is too small. Scrap that idea. So actually, let's see if my other technique works then. You're just going to hold it to your chin, wrap it to your chin 2 times. That should definitely work. Is that going to fit over my head? Yeah. So you're just going to get that much. You're going to want to go like a couple inches back from that because I don't know if it's going to be too long. Because these scissors are horrible. I don't know why I'm not using the sharp ones. So yeah, just and then I'll have it tied. Okay, so I've knotted it pretty sturdy on the end, and I cut off most of the excess. Now it fits on me. It's pretty big though. You know, but I don't care. It's going to be a big necklace. Just try and make it so that it fits, I guess. Whatever. And then, and now let's look at the drying thing, which I think mine is already dry. Yeah, it's dry. Okay. So if yours isn't dry, you have plenty of time. Just keep measuring the string until you want to get it perfect. But you just cut the circle to the edge of the ring. Just keep cutting off little pieces of it to get the shape perfect. Okay. Now it may seem like this step is a little hard because it's going to be super hard to get a perfect circle. But it really isn't that hard. You just have to kind of line it up and keep it at the same angle as you go around. Now look at this. Isn't that great? That's cool. Okay, now you're going to want to take, where did my little heart go? Right here. Okay, so now you're going to take your bead or whatever you have. You're just going to place it on there, glue it on there, you know. Try and center it, do whatever you want with it. Make sure it's just the way you want it. And just glue it on. There we go. So this is what mine looks like. So you can just wait for yours to dry, I guess. Yeah, mine's already dry, but so I just took a little bit more time measuring my thing and it fits on pretty well. So now you're just gonna be going, what I'm doing is I'm gonna take the knot and you take your little heart thing. You're gonna wanna glue it onto the back of it. Just glue it onto the back. I know you already put glue there. Don't be mad if you said you could have done that sooner, but I know. Like just a little bit. I actually have made one of these before, on these things, and I actually took a chain and cut it in half, like a miniature chain, and I cut it in half and put a little thing at the top, and I put the string through that. But you don't have to do that. This is going to be an easier way to do it, because you don't have to go out and buy a chain just to get half a thing out of it. All you need is some glue. It's not dry yet. Just waiting for it to dry. But yeah, you guys should hit the like button, subscribe, and like if you want more DIYs. I've made a DIY notebook before, and I think that's all I've ever done. I've also made a necklace before, but nothing like this. Not an entire video dedicated to this. I really love doing crafts. I actually have my little stop motion set up there, right there. Right there. There's a little guy and there's a little ladder right there. I'll guys give you that. I'm making a stop motion short. I think it's gonna turn out good. I really like art, by the way, like crafting and stop motion kind of arts, you know, stuff like that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that to dry for a little bit. But yeah, so that's a really cool thing, I think. So yeah, now you can take your little jewelry box and you can open it up. And if your necklace is dry, mine is dry now. It's good enough to hold the string, which I'm gonna wear it actually. See how it looks? See? Isn't that cool? And I think it works really well if you use black, unless black or white, like a pretty plain color for the background so that the light shows. So if you're doing a darker color, I would recommend using white. If you're doing a lighter color like this pink, I recommend doing a black so that this really pops more than the actual background is. And you can see it good too. So now I'm just going to put it in my jewelry box. And we're good to go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whoa, it disappeared. Magical editing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a great necklace. I think it works really well. You know, I'm just going to wear this for the rest of the video. Never mind. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why, I just don't like wearing. So, okay, so next up, we're doing something else. Okay, well, the next one, this isn't really a DIY. I just wanted to show you this. This is part of my stop motion thing. It's actually a ladder. It's sort of broken and like slanted, you know. That's for my stop motion. Looks really cool. You guys will be probably seeing that soon. Still working on this set though. But okay, let's get into the real craft. Up next, we have this fancy candle rock thing. You can do whatever you want with it. It's just gonna look cool, I think. So, if you look down here. Okay, so you're just gonna need a small plastic container. It doesn't have to be a circle. And then this pizza table thing. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. None of the materials here do. But they have to be somewhat similar. So, then this one's gonna be pretty easy. My hot glue gun is not warmed up completely yet. Because I had to turn it off for the last one. What was the last one again? I don't even remember what we did last time. We are going to be needing hot glue gun now. Oh, yikes. you could once again just use normal glue, but glue gun cools down faster. I don't know about it doing that anymore, but I mean, well, it's warming up. Like the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button, like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, just go ahead. I've never really done like a whole video just on these like DIY crafts, but I'm hoping to do a video on some slime stuff that I thought was really cool. So yeah. What is wrong with this thing? Should be warmed up. It's been plugged. There we go. And now we've got some concoction coming off of this roof that's soaking the backyard on my side of the wall. And I found it and I said, hey, I said, what are you doing back here? I said, my yard is soaking wet and so is the wall. I said, it's going to fall down. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's this. I said, I don't know what that is. I said, is it sewer water? What is going on over there? I don't know what's wrong. I mean, and again, you know, so that was my own opinion to that. I think fresh and bulky would be better to be picked up off the back. But at least if we have our own trash can, it's terrific. We're all having to pay our fourth of the can back there. We can't even use it. Half the time, we have to walk down the alley to another can just to put our own trash in it. Yeah. That's the only reason why. And I think wildcat dumpers look for the alleys with the big dumpsters. Okay. Alright, let me just pause this while it's... We finally got it, so it's this little stand, and I'm just gonna fill it with gravel. You know, that could be cool. You could also make a little wax candle if you want to put it in there. Yeah, that was my philosophy on it. I feel if we can move more out of our alley instead of into it, it deters the criminal activity. They hide. Every time we're driving, and I know most of the homes that you go into are along the walkways because they come in and look through the back of the people's homes. It just, you know, that's cool now. So it looks super cool. So yeah. Bye. Have a nice day. See you next time.